Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be taking a look at everything we learned from the Battlefield 1 alpha and how you can get early access to the Battlefield 1 beta coming soon. Now, one thing you're definitely going to want to know is what are the best guns to use when you get your hands on the Battlefield 1 beta. Obviously, we only got our hands on a very small selection of the weapons that will be available in the full game, and we don't yet know if anything new will be added for the beta. If you're playing as the medic class, you'll want to be using the Mondragon DMR. It's a semi-automatic rifle which can take out enemies with only 3 bullets, with 10 bullets in a clip. It's extremely accurate and without a doubt was one of my favorite weapons throughout the Battlefield 1 alpha. If you want to snipe, you will want to be using the Mark III sniper rifle. It's powerful with a decent fire rate, and if you're like me and not the best sniper in the world, there's a carbine variant that allows you to use a standard sight, so you can use it almost the exact same way you would use the Mondragon. Then if you're using the assault class, I would recommend using the MP1918 as it has an extremely high fire rate and can take down enemies up close ridiculously fast, though it does have a very small magazine size, so you've got to be careful. Now, I didn't really use the support class much because I found that if I had to decide between playing as assault or support, I would always run assault because of how important it is to have anti-tank equipment due to how powerful the tanks are in the alpha. Now, if you notice that none of your squad are playing as assault, make sure that you swap over to it, as there's currently not enough equipment available to every class to counter vehicles in any way. If you see a tank coming towards you and you're playing as a medical support, just run the hell away because you stand no chance. Even as a scout, your armor-piercing rounds won't really do much damage unless it's against an armored car. Tanks are just insane. In the alpha, I felt they were a little bit overpowered as only the assault class and other tanks can really counter them, though obviously in the main game there'll be more counters available. Of the 3 tank types available, light, heavy and landship, I felt like the heavy tank was the strongest, though needed multiple people to be inside to be fully effective. If you want to be a one-man army though, the light tank was great, though couldn't take much of a beating from anti-tank grenades and that 100mm rocket gun. Now, if I'm being completely honest, one thing that I was slightly disappointed with in the alpha is how big an effect a behemoth airship vehicle had in the game, with it rarely ever turning defeat into victory. It just didn't seem that powerful and ended up with a lot of players being inside it not doing very much other than defending one objective point rather than just taking multiple objective points and helping you win the game. At one point, I even decided to just get out of it as I felt like I was being completely useless and could do more on the ground as a soldier by helping to capture objectives rather than just dropping bombs over the map. Now this is what I'm sure you've all been waiting for, how to make sure that you get early access to the Battlefield 1 beta that is coming out shortly. Firstly, go to www.battlefield.com/community/insider and sign up to Battlefield Insider by signing in with your EA account. And there you go, keep an eye out on your emails so you get early access to the beta as soon as it becomes available. Do remember the beta will at some point be available to everyone. This is just going to allow you to get on it before everyone else. And make sure to subscribe for more Battlefield 1 content, drop a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.